tea.
My happy mama.
What's up? How are you guys doing? Habari zenyu? I hope that you are doing well. And if you're new here, hi, my name is Ngarey, and in this channel we'll talk about everything momming and lifestyle. So I am back after a 1-month break, which I felt was very much needed because baby came home, so we needed to settle down and readjust a few things here and there. So we are back, and as you can see, in style 2 years stay at home mom. Yes, so we are here and this is how we look like. Tunashinda na twist and Dara's in the house. Anyway, so on today's video we are going to talk about the C-section recovery. And I know that if you have never gone through a surgery, especially the cesarean surgery, you're not sure what will happen or how to recover afterwards. It feels like it will take forever to recover, but having gone through the knife twice, I am here to tell you that it is possible, especially if you follow these few rules or guidelines that I have for you. So the first thing that you're supposed to do is do not eat 6 hours before your surgery. So this is because your body will have to take the time to digest that food, and remember, you're going to deliver a baby, so you don't need to overwork your body. So just make sure that you stop eating 6 hours to your surgery. Then the next thing is do not eat 6 hours after your surgery. Do not eat anything for that time. In fact, take that time to rest and recover, because that is your resting period and recovery period. So what happens is, when you're going through the surgery, of course, umekwa madawa, you've been put fluids just to help with the whole process of C-section. So your body is recovering from that, and also recovering from the fact that there was a whole human being inside you, sasa ametolewa, and you need to relax, you need to rest, you need to take that time. And your sababu sahiyo mwili yako, it's like your body is in shock, and that is why in any case, whether you have delivered via vaginal method or a C-section method, after delivery mtu tetemeka, it's because your body is in shock, as in there was a whole human inside you, and now it's like your systems they've been messed up with. So you need to take the time to recover. Start moving after the 6 hours. Normally for me, both times that I've been that I've gone for the C-section, after surgery, there's a nurse who comes to just wake you up and tell you to go to the washroom and help you to walk to the washroom. So do your best, just keep yourself strong and positive. Najua iyo chungu, it is unbearable, don't get me wrong, it is very, very painful, I understand that, but try your best, put your foot down as slowly as you can, take the time to shikilia mahali, just make sure that you get moving and go to that washroom. It doesn't matter kama utakuwa bado umeinama, just make sure that you start moving in whichever way that you can, despite the pain. After that, that will be like 12 hours after surgery. So that at that point you're supposed to start taking sips of water gradually, like start taking liquids, start taking fluids. Si juice, sio soda, sio wine, as in take soups, take water, especially water. Make sure that you're taking water and not cold water. Make sure that that water you're taking, if you can, take hot water if you can, because it helps with the healing process. It helps also with milk production. It helps you to just, and also helps with the bowel movement. So make sure that you're taking hot fluids. This inaweza kuwa maji, soup, or tea. But for me, the first thing that I took was water for like 2-3 hours, hot water. And remember, as you're taking the hot fluids, it will make you want to go to the washroom often. So also take that advantage to walk yourself to the washrooms and just get your body moving. You know, by this time you're feeling hungry, like you're very, very hungry, and you feel like eating immediately after you've gone to the washroom, because sayo ndio mwili yako inarudi and you had not eaten anything for the past 12 hours. So I know you feel hungry, but obey what you're being told. Najwa, it is hard. I was in that position too. If you're told to take water, take sips of water. Hot fluids. Move from there, take soups. Kunywa soup ikiwa tu hivyo moto. It will help with recovery, your bones, and it will add calcium in your body. Then the other thing is also take tea, take porridge, as in pole pole, to take fluids. Then the other thing is, when you're given allowance to eat, make sure that you are eating in small portions. The first thing that I ate after surgery this time is I ate just a small portion of a very, not even one serving spoon of rice, like half of it, and soup peke yake. If you have watched my C-section delivery video, it was just kidogo rice and soup. So make sure that you eat in small portions. Just do usishtue system yako just because you're hungry. Don't ask for burger, for fries and all that. Take your time to just recover. Pole 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 pole. Then another thing that I discovered during the second time going in for a C-section is, when you are in pain, when you feel like your stomach or your scar area is painful, most probably your bladder is full. So just get out of the bed, make sure you go to the washrooms and relieve yourself, and you will feel much better. Also, do not push yourself more than you can bear, as in just take your time to recover, but also be active in your recovery. Be intentional, because your baby needs you and you have to recover so that you can be able to handle your baby. Okay, so remember, when you're in pain, most probably your bladder is full. Have a small bag where you'll keep your tissues, your pads, and any other thing that you need during this recovery period, so that when you need to go to the washroom, just carry your small bag and just go with it. It will help you with kujipanga too, like around the hospital or wherever you are. Have that small bag where you have your whatever you need for going to the washroom, and it will make it easy for you. When you are allowed to eat, make sure that you take the time to chew that food. Help your body be able to digest that food, because mwili yako is not back to normal. It's not back to its original state. So if you're like me, if you don't take the time to chew food, I usually just swallow, as in I just put food in my mouth and I just swallow, and then mwili yangu ina end up kufanya like most of the work. So instead of that, take the time to chew the food, and it will help your body in terms of digesting the food. Also, make sure that your vegetables are a lot. Take mostly green vegetables. It will help you with recovery and also production of milk. Make sure that you rest. Take the time to rest. Make sure that when the baby is sleeping, you are sleeping too. And now that you're talking about C-section, mostly the baby is brought to you like on the 3rd, 4th day. So make sure that the first day of surgery and the second, you take time to rest, because you won't have like all that time to rest. You have to take care of your child. So the first and second day, make sure that you're resting. Make sure that you're treating yourself right, because you have like 48 hours until your baby is given back to you. Do not carry heavy objects, my friends. Do not allow yourself to get injured. Remember, C-section is, I won't stress this, as in I can't stress this enough. Going through a surgery is a life-threatening situation. Yeah, so make sure that you're not carrying heavy objects. The only heavy object that you're supposed to carry is your baby. That is the only amount of weight that your body should be able to accommodate. If you carry heavy objects, it will affect your back, and that's why unasikianga mtu anasema mi tangu niende through C-section naumangwa tu na mgongo, and you will find that mostly that they were not polite to themselves. They started working. When they got back home, they started carrying heavy stuff, like carrying a bucket to go to the washroom, to go to the bathroom. As in, be kind to yourself and ask for help, my dear friends. Ask your sisters to come to your place. If you can't just go back home, ask your friends to come and help you out. Ask for help as much as you can, and for the period that you need help, make sure that you have help. make sure that you have medication that will help with the healing, medication that will help with constipation, medication that will help with what? Pain. Make sure that you ask for these medicines. And also, while you are in the hospital, ask questions. Ask your doctor, should I like shower the whole body and let that scar area issue na maji, as in get advice on how to treat the scar area. For me, I was told it's okay to just shower the whole body, and it didn't affect the scar area because they had already sprayed waterproof kathini over there. So hata nikioga, I will just shower the whole body, then pat dry that place, and then that's it, and it healed successfully. So before you get out of hospital, ask and ask and ask as many questions as you can. Then also remember to ask, how soon can you get back for review? If the doctor does not mention this, if you feel like you need to be reviewed as soon as possible, for me, for both times that I went through the C-section, I got to go back to the hospital for review after 2 weeks. After 2 weeks of the surgery, I went back for review, and I guess that is a really good time for the doctor to just see how you're progressing and how your wound is healing. And also that's a good time to just see if it is infected, and they will be able to act on it in good time. Then last but not least, also when you get home, make sure that you do not overeat. Overeating, and when you're not sure or intentional about what you're eating after coming from a C-section, will cause your constipation to just worsen, and it might get to a point that you're having hemorrhoids, and that is not pleasant at all. I have been through it. So make sure that you're eating things that will help you with digestion and also will help you with milk production. And that by that I mean you can avoid taking foods that will cause colic. Don't take a lot of porridge, as in research and just know what your body needs. That will help. With that being said, this marks the end of our video. So if you like what you see, please consider subscribing. It is free of charge. Just click on that red button written subscribe and tap on it. It is free of charge, and I will see you guys in the next video. Remember to hydrate. It's good for your skin, good for your hair, and good for your nursing baby. And until next time guys,